Yeah, that's the color of my tub, and it got worse over time. It was always green. So, which I know now, I thought was funny at first, and now I know that was copper poisoning, and that's why our copper levels are so high. And I'm like, oh, well, great. So,
How do you detox from copper?
the same way as heavy metals. You gotta there's certain foods you eat lots of because you can take supplements, but your body's not gonna absorb them. So you try to eat and drink like as much potassium and calcium and everything as you can. But the big thing is eating the right kind of like fibery types of things that will help try to like latch on to some of the chemicals in your body. But you got to break them down first, which we are taking a ton of detox vitamins. And that's, I mean, not covered by insurance, which is just wonderful. And yeah, so that's a big thing, is that we're trying to figure out how to get those to people, how to be able to get those. Oh, look, there's me yelling on the megaphone. That's me yelling. So, and unfortunately, I have a high pitched voice, so the louder I get, the more I sound like an angry midget. But so put me on a megaphone. I'm like, "Hi, I'm a small child yelling at you." Um, but yeah, no, it's a whole like a whole long line of probiotics because we've got bacteria in our systems, and then strong liver detox medications to try to flush out what's getting stuck in there, because some of my tests are showing kidney and liver damage. And then it's a lot of eating completely clean, which, thanks to my Hashimoto's, I have to anyways, and drinking tons of not tap water, and just trying to help break that down and flush it out. But it's a long, lengthy, expensive process, and but it's slowly making a difference, I think, in our at least our lead levels, to some aspect. And then in the middle of it, I got hit with hyperchloremia. It's high chloride because we were using 11 parts per billion chloride with Detroit, and it was 97 parts per billion with Flint water. So I had high chloride in my blood, and I'm like, how in the world does that happen? Because my sodium was fine, and usually if your sodium's high, your chloride's high. My sodium was normal, my chloride was through the roof, and they said it's because of the water, and I'm like, wonderful. And so my blood pressure jumps from 161/91 down to 90/50 the other day. So every day I'm on 3 different blood pressure medications, and it just depends on the day, I guess. So it's a little frustrating. However, we've been on Detroit now for a couple of weeks, and my chloride is already starting to come down in my blood. So I'm like, hello, when they try to say it's not because of the water, they just can't. And I don't think they're going to even try to say that anymore. So, yep, lots of protesting, lots of meetings, lots of testing, lots of stuff. Sometimes I forget all the things that we've done, but I'm just glad we were able to, at least get back on a clean water source, even though there's nothing really left of the pipes.
How long have you been on the clean water source? You've been getting water
2 weeks,
from
I think.
2 weeks?
3 weeks now. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, this is our puppy. I gave him a bath when we first got him, and he's white. And I don't know if you can see all the red spots. This is immediately after we got him out of the tub. So that was that bath, and that was it. But yeah, he broke out because he's got white fur. You can see all this underneath his fur, and yeah, he just broke out, not like almost immediately into red blotches and like sore-like stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, the dogs don't get a bath. Wonderful, stinky dogs. So we had to get those pet wipes, which really aren't that great. But poor dude.
Pet wipes for what?
Yeah, to wipe them down instead of giving them baths.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically it was like cherry almond scented dog. Yeah. And that was the thing. And because we had rescued like 2 dogs and 2 puppies. And yeah, it was so bad. You could see really well because he's got white fur, and his poor skin just inflamed, and they weren't even in the tub very long. So I felt really bad for him. I'm like, okay, it's not the dog's fault. We have bad water. But